I'm Tiana, Summers reporting for Kids First, and today I'm speaking with Mr. Josh Dela Cruz and Mr. Donovan Patton about Blue's Big City Adventures. You will recognize Mr. Josh as the current host of Blue's Clues and You, and Mr. Donovan as the former host of Blue's Clues. Welcome to our show.
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Super excited to talk to you about this amazing movie. I loved it.
Oh, thank you.
did great.
Yes. So, Mr. Josh and Blue's Big City Adventures, Josh and Blue travel from Storybook World to New York City for Josh's audition of a lifetime for a big Broadway musical. With so many similarities to your own life, such as moving from Dubai to the United States and following your own dreams of being on Broadway, what was it like to tape a film like this?
It was surreal. I had always wanted to be on Broadway, and I was fortunate enough that everything lined up and created this opportunity that then I was prepared for to do it. But I never thought that I would ever be in a feature film or that I would ever be on TV. And so getting to do this was incredible. I got to be live in New York City with actual New Yorkers. And I got to do it with some of my best friends, like Donovan Patton, Steve Burns. I got to work with amazing people like B.D. Wong, hugely influential in my life, Taboo, Ali Stroker, some amazing people. And then, I don't know if I can quite describe it. I'm just really thankful, and I'm really honored. And I think that was my big takeaway after wrapping, and I'm just ready for people to see it.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's like your own biopic musical.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Mr. Donovan, since the 2006 original series of Blue's Clues, it was one of your first major TV roles, and I would imagine how major that audition was at the time. How did Josh's journey doing the audition of the lifetime in the Big Apple, aka New York, resonate with you?
Oh, it's so much fun to watch, and it's so much fun to be a part of because I think Josh and I both share the history of like I remember moving to New York when I first gave like a really big swing at being an actor. I moved to New York with the intention of going to acting school, and then I did. And I remember to this day, like I was standing on 54th Street outside of my acting school, just looking down the street, and I was overwhelmed that was actually happening to me. Mm-hmm. And I think for a lot of people who go after their dreams, there's that moment where you might it clicks in and realizes that like all of that hard work, all of those intentions, all of those dreams are possible and they're happening. And so you get to see something of a story where that happens, in a Blue's Clues way, in a Blue's Clues world. But yeah, I connected to that big time because I lived that myself, and it's just such an honor, like Josh said, to be able to go there and do that, and you want to pinch yourself in some of those moments because you're like, we're actually doing this. This is really happening, and oh my gosh, it's a lot of fun. And then you watch it later and you're like, it looks like it was a lot of fun because it comes through.
So, Mr. Josh, in this film, it's taped on location. I love that it captures the true spirit of New York City, from the busyness to the jumbotrons to Times Square and the street performers, the pretzels, so many different things that are just New York. What was your favorite thing or experience that was included in the film, and why?
Oh, gosh. There are so many. In all honesty, there were so many. A couple things jump out at me. The fact that we got to film a portion of the movie at Bethesda Fountain, and Bethesda Fountains has a huge significance to me because that's where I proposed to my wife, and it was one of the most magical moments, and the only thing that comes close to that is getting to film this movie on location right there, because I know for a fact I would not have gotten this job had it not been for my wife Amanda and the strangely viral video that my friends are responsible for, that circulated Nickelodeon during casting of proposing to her. So that was definitely really, really special. And again, I just walk away with a lot of gratitude and being hungry for more. Yeah. How about you, Dono?
That was a fun thing to watch because I wasn't in that scene, but I got to hang back and watch, and you got to see in real time the impact that you have on people, because people would just be walking around in New York City. You can't stop like pedestrian traffic there. And so I got to, I got to watch people as their jaws hit the ground being like, "Oh my gosh, is that Josh? Is that Josh?" And then they would, it was, and then you see what he can do. Oh my gosh, dude can sing and dance in ways that I could only dream of doing. And so it's really fun to watch him do that. It's amazing to watch people who are really good at something do it. You know what I mean? And he gets to in this movie, and it was fun to be a part of. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz and Mr. Patton, for speaking with me today. Be sure to join Blue's Big City Adventures starting November 18th, 2022 on Paramount Plus. That's all for this interview for Kids First. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our next reviews or interviews. Again, I'm Tiana. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.